Yo, what up? It's Lunch Money Lewis, and you here at Circle Village. And shout out to my pops, my Uncle Roger, in the Circle. Shout out to BB Lewis Marketing. Peace and love.
Circle Fest. Well, the Circle, a lot of people. Shaggy, Freddie McGregor, Michael Rose, Baby Shaq, Content. I just think it was great that everybody come into the Circle.
As they say, a measure of a man is his friends.
I'm here at Circle House Fest 2021. I'm the director of the latest single, Wii A Pree, featuring Teejay, the Up Top Boss. Brand new song premiere, I understand, Wii A Pree.
Today we are in Miami celebrating Inner Circle Band's 53 years in music. Now who's Inner Circle Band, you may ask?
How proud of you of what Inner Circle has done and has continued to do, even with the launch of this new song with Teejay today?
I mean, you know, sir, listen, I've known Raja and the guys for years, years. I've used the studio multiple times, you know what I mean, and they've always been very good to me. You know, you're coming to the place and just, they roll a red carpet out here.
Yeah.
And what they've built here, I mean, you come down here, them almost own the whole street.
I'm telling you, yeah.
You know what I mean? And I've maintained it and kept it up, you know what I mean? And musically, you know, if you listen to the catalogue of Inner Circle, you know, these are some solid songs from the early Jacob Miller songs, them straight up to
Right,
and Teejay is one of the Rise. He was at my studio last night, did two great songs with Costi.
Costi?
Yeah.
Wow.
Late last night.
Fantastic.
And I love what Teejay is doing. He's spreading his wing. He's not just trying to keep it local, he's thinking global. Which is what we're trying to put with everybody, you know. So we're doing with Spice, that's what we're doing with everybody. It's just to realize that we have to tap into the global market, because that's the only way we're going to have some leverage.
Yeah.
Boom, it's day 2. Circle Fest 2021. Richest Wii A Pree single release, video release, and guess who just arrived? Zeke and the Vice of the city, me there, Yeah, man, I'm in the building right now. Gas up the place now. It's crazy outside. Come on, Molly's here. TJ's outside. Matthew Griffiths is outside. It's crazy. Holy stars. Holy Freddie McGregor, Michael Rose, everybody wanted to legend them. And the richest Wii A Pree, so I had to come on looking rich. You know what it is. BB. You don't know. Bad boys are reggae. Diamond doesn't coming soon.
I have weed in your mouth. Second year Inner Circle Fest, and how we got Wii A Pree. Yeah, straight from morning to night. Wii A Pree. You understand? Yeah.
World premiere, sample, check it out now. Wii A Pree.
Get to you, up top mass and the bad boys. Money, darling. Up top mass and the bad boys. Yeah. Money man, I make another bag of talking. Put a smile on my face to the bank, me walking. Every ghetto youth from Glendale and Nassau Spring. When I like to see my mother with a run pan her chin, yeah. Riches over there, riches over there. Protect me job when you see me in the road and steps. House of fear be love, money of the bed. Every ghetto youth a legacy we have to set. Me tell you riches are free for the area. Riches are free for the area. Want to make some millions of the share. Riches are free, riches are free. Riches are free for the area. Riches are free for the area. Want to make some US.
What's up, y'all? This is Fat Joe, and you know yesterday's price is not today's price. Teejay, you know he's an up top boss. Inner Circle, you hear me? Richest Wii A Pree 2022 dawn. Let's go.
Yeah. Money man, I make another bag of talking. Put a smile on my face to the bank, me walking. Every ghetto youth from Glendale and Nassau Spring. When I like to see my mother with a run pan her chin.
Judy, I know what you're realizing right now. You're not no Fat Joe this handsome in person, but it's okay.
I'm saying.
Yeah,
I think your name is used to be Fat Joe.
Used to be Fat Joe, not so Fat Joe.
Scheinberg name.
Scheinberg used to be Fat Joe, you know.
Alright, you know something women probably never tell you. It's a GX. GX, man, GX was tight, you know. GX get for recording for us.
Y'all coxon.
Yeah, me and Ernest. Used to live at the park road.
Wilson.
Yeah. I'm sister. I'm sister. So Ernest bring me, because Ernest's mother paid my fare from a town. Wow. Him and Peter are coming for a session one day. my mother, Ernest's mother, a friend, and Ernest's mother work at Fair Technical High School. And she tell my mother, say, Tiny, them are go Kingston next week, and them now left Freddie. And my mother said, what jet am I now? She said, how about it? I get paid Thursday. And she get paid every second Thursday. And she interfere. And the last instruction she did was when we take the bus, like Clarendon coming. So the bus she said, when we don't reach at the cemetery, when they downtown, I never understand the word cemetery.
Right.
When we reach at the cemetery, they downtown, I also drive off put on upon the Patipan bus and come off at the studio. The Patipan bus was on the short joys there. So,
GX know the bus at the
yeah, man, it goes Slipen Road and go Elgin Road and turn behind Studio One and go around with the cemetery there. Studio One.
Retirement
road, yeah. So in drop way off, I show the sign. Jamaica Records. Over half a block for the studio. So all of them things there kind of teach you from them time that come up. But GX now, we take number 15 bus from Walton Park Road. So we have to pass Russell Road every day to go for time.
I know GX to Russell Road.
GX time we on the bus.
As usual.
Yeah, because me and him are Ernest the time. Same time we and know which bus we in and which 15. and jump on the bus, cross the road and we go down there. Come off a Bruce's party right at retirement road.
Right in the front there.
Go down Brentford Road. And but to me Ernest there and with amongst Mr. Dad as the youth them and me actually live at Mr. Dad's house.
Mr. Jackie Tree.
Yeah man. And come on, I say, sir, Jacob, you know, him can sing, you know. And so that I say, yeah, Jackson let me hear something now. And Jay started busting, showing love is a message. The time was sent to me, waiting for it, like, so that I say, yeah, Jackson, you can carry more in the man. But Ernest, we don't have a keyboard today, because Jackie didn't down in Canada.
Oh, okay.
And Ernest, I tell him, Mr. Dad, I have a keyboard player, we're wicked enough. Named Tyrone.
Gandhi.
Yes, at that Tyrone, I go KC.
Yeah.
I mean, Ernest go around a Tyrone, Mother House at Broadleaf Avenue.
No, Broadleaf Avenue, yeah man. Yeah man.
Go for Tyrone. Take the same number 15 again, same journey. Journey the way.
He's not out here.
Reach.
Oh, Freddie?
Yes.
Excuse me.
You ready for me?
You seen a picture of JC recently?
Yeah.
You see her picture?
No.
You see a picture of JC recently?
What do you look like? A ras?
You see a picture of JC
A full
recently?
ras?
Go on your phone and Google JC right now. JC have dreadlocks go up in the ear. JC look like a Congo dreadlocks. JC look like a Congo dreadlocks. But remember me? Is who that?
Yeah.
It's the feel the vibes, you know. You know how we things stay, you know. We know how everything told. That's why for me, I can't let it go. I don't see how man can really let go that magic that is bestowed upon us. As a little country like Jamaica to influence rap music, punk music, rap music. A little country like Jamaica.
Because we're descendants of the best of Africa. The root of our music. It's simple. That's my answer.
Well, let's say that the slaves, the troubled slave was moved to whichever colony we traveling to Jamaica. Jamaica was a place that they put the troubled slave.
Don't, because they were troublemaker. And they are good then with them because they were not slaves. They don't think that they should subscribe
That's a very hell of a point to make there.
You know what I mean? And they were fighting all the way on the Middle Passage, the journey from Africa to the new so-called New World. And they were always putting up resistance. And they were the ones they sent to Jamaica. The bad slaves.
Bad slaves. The one that do this.
In the eyes of the crown, the British crown. And so them dumped them in Jamaica. And the UK also sent the worst of their own servants, their civil servants, to Jamaica. So you have bad slaves from Africa meet troublemakers in the UK, white. so it's a unique mix. And what about we mix, I don't know. Our blood mix. We mix up the blood of some of these various white people from Europe. Mix up in Jamaica because people are having all kinds of sex. Okay, and giving children, what about Jackie from Jamaica too?
Yeah, Bob Marley. Look at Bob Marley.
Right. So it's a mix. People, some dark skinned people. My great grandfather, when he explained him to me, is pretty much a white man. me shocked. My great, yes. Me surprised because I had no idea. Right? And these are the things that you find.
So where the good hair and the light skin thing come from? Oh, get
it's a
culture into that
generation. Yes, but you see, let's face it, the society was built on the privileged and the haves. They look that way. The people with resources, the people who can drive cars, the people with whatever, and so them look. So you're aspiring to be in that class.
But Winford, break it down to a bar in the ghetto.
Yeah.
The man say you have to get a brown girl here.
In
the bar.
Yes.
Because the brown girl in the bar mean money.
And when they couldn't find enough, them bleach. But guess what? Initially though, a lot of kids were born in Jamaica. It's funny you mentioned downtown. Because the sailors, them used to come and just come up and the shit.
Well, I don't think people like that one.
Well,
Port Royal, they have a lot of brown people.
Brown people in some of those communities. Because of them sailors leaving children. Leaving children.
Portland.
St.
Elizabeth.
Well, St. Elizabeth have a lot of history.
Exactly.
That's
so
German, that's a lot of mix up.
That's why I'm saying.
There was a strong settlement in St. Elizabeth.
Yeah, those are really where the major ports way back from the time. So that is where you get the high color people most of the time.
Yeah. So the blood mix though, to answer your question, that some people are getting, the mix of people. These were people, people are good at what they do. They don't put up with, they're not docile. They don't just accept. You're not man good at, if you're arguing, a man look for you and say, yeah, do that. You're not accustomed to that.
No.
Your head is so filled with creativity, with newness, with freshness, that you're going to be frustrated. And the best you can do is walk away easy. Somehow we get violent because you're trapped and yet you can't get to express who you are and so much that is pent up in you.
Yeah.
So some of the time the aggressiveness come out of us. If you notice we get very aggressive. From an ear me attack sometimes I think why I fight. You sound that way like you have to fight to get your words.
Even domino. Domino, you play domino and a man says 5 love and a man start get it. Oh yeah, get it now. Warm and a man say, are they fighting? Is it okay? It's like domino and a man play now. But it's a way of relieving the...
And it very rarely you will see it turn into real physical violence. And that happens every second in every game. 2 men fight. And I fight verbally. And they will fight for turn our enemy for a while. And then turn back brethren and play back domino again. See? So it's not necessarily violence.
But you have to win for it. You have to do a show and interview some of these artists. Not about music, but just what is in their mind. Let them talk their mind and say, what you really think? Let me hear your side to the story and make them explain.
That,
because a lot of the songs that come out in Jamaica right now is losing the teaching. Because even African man are put up on ball and them say, you Jamaicans, you teach us, you give us light. Why are you turning off the light? You know what I mean?
The world is asking that, but the little guy who is uneducated, right? And by that I mean that it doesn't, I shouldn't even use the word education, because we tend to think that education should be formal.
Right.
Go to school and follow
Read
rules
and
and so on. He's not deeply informed. He's not informed enough to understand some of these things. So you're asking him to have a vision and to have an understanding, a global view that he doesn't have. And he only see, because remember, right now in his life, a meal at noon is his biggest quest. And beyond that, he have no reason to think of anything else, because without that meal, you can't even think.
Sure.
So he doesn't burden himself with worldviews and have a vision of being around.
But you have to understand
50 years from
when
now.
you land but when you land in a man's land, you have to understand what the culture is and how it moves. Cause you go there, you can't just go there and just grab
Well,
one
that
and
is
woman
where-
on stage and hold out, you know.
Yeah.
To them, when you do something, you diss in the program, because to you it might be nothing. But you have to physically in your mind understand the cultures of the country that you're going.
Yes, but they're leaders. They're leaders like you.
No,
And so many others.
He's not a leader. He's
Of
just a
course you're
man
a
that
leader.
understand. Me understand.
You are a leader.
And I give thanks for the blessing that God bestowed upon us to travel the world, to spread the message that I grew up on. Because I said to some people, and I must say, what you talking about? I said, me at Jamaica College, when I was in third form, and they announced, say, well, tomorrow we're going to clean up the school because His Majesty is coming to the school. And he says, His Majesty. A queen we want to see and Prince Charles and all them, man. I want to be clean up the school.
Yeah.
And I see Jamaica as a so-called hierarchy in terms of young men whose father is of privilege. And outside the gate is about a million boy with boom and man. And me stand up and look upon this little shot, man. I said, Lord, clear it. It's all this. For the first time in my life, I saw an alternative to what I was preached. And told me that I must adore. I saw a black man. I saw an African man. That I said, wait. So there's something else then. Why them never tell me about this? You understand? They might tell me about the royal family. I mean, not this them, but you know?
Yeah.
I don't see one of we in the Buckingham.
Well, the change, right? So I come to the present. And what I'm saying, why I say you're a leader, you're not promoting that, nor are you even accepting why I'm leading. But you are leading because so much you can tell the world of the Jamaican world about their truth as one who lived it. You're not telling it at an intellectual level necessarily.
No,
you're telling it because of your own life experience as a musician. So automatically to those kids, you're more credible than in the schoolroom. You're more credible than the Prime Minister of Jamaica telling it. Because you're telling it but you are more credible to these kids than them because you are who they want to be like. They want to travel the world. There's no Jamaican who wants to be on the island and locked into the island and never get to travel. They want to know the world. Yeah, that's one of the things about Jamaica that people are puzzled about. Every Jamaican, there's no place on the... Look, I saw a sailor the other day, and he said, as a sailor, he sailed all over the world because he works with a cruise line, and it took him all over. And for some reason he went to some place, I don't remember, some cold, icy, maybe in Iceland or something. He was telling me, I met him on a cruise. And he said, he went up there and a Rasta flag a fly. And a dreadlocks man, right, is going, yeah, now. Look over, sir, them girls getting at it.
Yeah. But let me tell you something wicked than that. We are trapped in Turkey, a place named Trap Zone, right? We come from the Black Sea, you know, a place near Russian border named Georgia. And we go in there, man, say, well, you can't fly out in a snowstorm and put your eyes up in this hotel here. This place named Trap Zone, enjoy yourself. And then right now, breakfast time, we're going to carry your bags to your room. So man say, oh yeah, go check the breakfast here, because we don't know as well them have this stuff. So man, peep breakfast, man say, what, breakfast here weekly, you know? So I say, alright. Everybody signal, everybody start walk come. Me and man say, oh, where now go? And I look, I don't see no yard, man. I see a white, short white man. Man say, where now go? You not hungry? And I say, you alright, sir? Him say, I'm in for alright, a bumper clock alright, you know. I'm not so yeah. And I'm telling the man, so Assalamu alaikum, man. So the reason here, I said, boss man, I said, no man, same thing, I work on the cruise ship, lot of Jamaican. They sing all night, they dance, they make me feel like living.
Yes.
You understand? I'm Jamaica man electric like that. Now here's a man in a Turkey, you know.
Because that
the last place you expect But it's not like the man greet and say, oh, you know, I know some. The man talk like Jamaica, we're not hungry. The man trying to emulate us. And we don't know what we have. Look how we electric. As Marcia say, electric boogie. Look how we electric, Winford. And we are run from that.
This is why you, sir, don't say you're a leader. You're leading. And you will have to. You have a responsibility there. And you're doing it. You're doing it every day. There's no time you talk to you, you're not concerned about young people.
I try my best.
And trying to get them to understand what's out there for them. Every time you hear that, you can't help but want to promote them into a better place. You want them to be better than they are.
Of course.
At the moment. You want to move them from...
Knowledge is power.
You want to move them. But what you're doing is the right thing. You don't have to be talking to them and be preaching to them. You just let them know. When they come into your space, you let them know. And they will believe you because you are credible. It's not some book you read or you're assigned an assignment or you're appointed to make speeches and inspirational speeches to kids. You are telling your own story that will inspire them. And artists should do the same thing, the whole of the man them. And those who walked, the bad man walk. Saying, or was the god of bad man like Bounty Killer, who changed now, should know that Bounty will tell you, but Bounty is the first man to say lucky. Okay, Bounty will tell you that he was lucky to do this because he could have been taken out anywhere along the road. And so he's not encouraging youngsters to say, oh, me can go on badness till when we reach Bounty and me switch.
It's showing me not get a chance.
But Bounty is the first man to tell you that. So they must understand. All of them who now are, you know, who have experienced, them have a responsibility, you know, to tell the truth to the youth if we want them change. To that youth, the badness, you know, lucky if you're going to live too long. And you can. And you can get respect from the society. And so we call on the society a lot of times, the leader them, politicians and them, right, to educate the kids then, to not leave them behind because they are going to find their own way. And you're not going to like the way they choose.
Whom you think is stronger? The musician in the street or the politician?
I think the musicians are strong.
You hear that, Mr. Bird?
Hands down.
So if you can get enough musicians together to influence the kids then...
How many of you say dress like a politician or speak like a politician or say they want to be in politics when they grow?
Not a lot.
Okay.
Not a lot.
So they do not have. You see, mine and your generation, right? We would look up to politicians because Jamaica is a burgeoning country when we were, you know, when we were kids. So we were looking at, you know, leaders with education,
looks
and so on, and we start to want to. Them time people would respect, and because we never know, we didn't know much about where they were taking us. The hope that we're going to be a better nation and a great nation and so on, we're still alive, and we never know what the new kids from the former slave kids would do in charge of a country, an independent nation, and so great, lovely, great Jamaica. We didn't know, so we give them a chance. That generation of kids, I don't think they want to be them or like them. I think they want to be more like you.
Me? No,
because they want to be a world citizen.
Everybody like a certain level of solidarity where you say, I am here at this age, I am there at that age. But the younger age now, as a philosopher said, what does a sick man want? He want to get better.
Yeah.
But a man who is not sick, he want everything. But that sick man just want to get better.
That's
so
at this
a
time,
man
yes.
says, but I want bus, you know. Just want bus, you know. But why you want bus? To charge more money for profile? You're going to get more girls? Why you want bus?
Yes.
You know, what is the reason to bus?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So that's again where you come in.
Boss, me really want bus.
What?
Boss, me really want bus.
You soon bus more than
that is
where bus.
That is where you come in now. You must tell the youth what will happen after your boss?
Well, they must be ready, you know. Because them can bust the wrong thing and then, you understand?
So they must be ready. And that's readiness.
But win first. We have to continue this conversation. I know you got a business case.
Yes, and
Check you.
Teejay and the boss is there now.
Yeah, man, ready.
So we can lick it right.
So, and it's like, I see where the Afrobeat is going.
Yeah.
You know, and where do you think, what's next for dancehall?
Everything. We were having this conversation like 3 weeks ago. We did verses. Myself, Teejay, Conscience, Barrington Levy, Supercat, Cranium, Dexter, and we're having that same conversation. Dancehall need unity.
Unity, sure.
When you see us on the road, you're not just supposed to see Teejay alone on the road. You're not supposed to see Sham alone on the road. You're supposed to see all 6, 7 of us on the road. And that way, everyone saw the verses.
Yeah.
They sold out Brooklyn Net Stadium in less than 4 days.
Yeah.
With dancehall. You know what I mean? With reggae music.
Yeah.
With Jamaican culture. But if we are apart, we can't do that. When we are together, we can do everything.
You can roll too.
Yeah.
You know, it's so interesting that way you said with dancehall and with reggae music.
Yeah.
Yet I notice a trend now globally where we talk about reggae dancehall. And I keep asking, what is reggae dancehall?
I don't know what's reggae dancehall. I know say you have reggae and you have dancehall. Reggae is the root. Dancehall is a branch of the root. You know what I mean? And reggae and dancehall will have to be always together, no matter what.
What makes dancehall dancehall? And I let me tell you why I'm asking.
Yeah.
Because I hear dancehall artists on a number of different things.
Yeah.
So then people say you have trap dancehall. Then them say you have soul dancehall. Then them say, and you know, so therefore, what makes it dancehall?
Well, me would say reggae have the more authentic thing. They like the it have a more soulful thing where you can hold a vibe to and just meditate. And dancehall have this energetic thing where you have to just
Energy.
move, so you have to
Energy just up.
So a totally different thing.
But what if you jumped on the One Love rhythm?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be dancehall?
No, it's reggae music.
It's reggae. It's reggae with a dancehall artist.
So it's not the lyrics. It's not
No, it's
how
not.
you do it.
No, it's not just the lyrics alone. So dancehall on a whole is a whole culture.
Yeah.
So dancehall was formed from street dances, where it's not just the music. It's the peanut man.
True.
It's the jerk chicken man. It's the soup man. It's the girl them and the battery rider. You get what I mean? And the sound system. That wasn't reggae. That had dancehall. That's a dancehall really formed. And then them basically form a genre from it. You know what I mean? Because now they started going there playing the reggae music. They realize people want different feel, different energy, and that's how dancehall comes with the different energy. But dancehall is a whole different. It's just a culture from the same root, which is the reggae. You know what I mean? But a dancehall artist is a dancehall artist. A reggae artist, reggae is more soulful.
Yeah,
but all of us are reggae.
I realized dancehall in a every DSP now. Like one time you release a song, it was just only reggae. Now when the distributors and all these people upload the song, you see them post it as in the genre them say modern dancehall.
Modern dancehall. So it evolved, you know what I mean? It evolved like
most of the people out in the world classify it as island pop.
That's interesting, because it's always like they're trying to name what it is that comes from Jamaica. Yeah. Why is it that Jamaica doesn't name it them thing themselves and insist?
Because we're not on a structure. And that we just come back to when we say, you need this more.
Yeah,
you need unity more, you know what I mean? We need unity more, and when you have unity more, we can do anything, you know what I mean? Because our music is the most, but reggae and dancehall. Reggae music is the most powerful music in the world.
You know, me have something to say. You know, you're right. It's just, I just feel like the leader them for a long time, like them a puppet. Like, you know, enough people might feel that way about that, but just imagine me as an artist, Teejay, you know, out there and do it for your culture, and if me ever get stopped by the curfew time in Jamaica, it's a hard time. Like, it's a big problem. Like, me just do a crime or something.
And
And even when you land in Kingston, you say, welcome to Kingston, Jamaica, home of reggae music.
But yet still in a treat.
But yet still in a
reggae
treat.
music.
Reggae
Like,
music.
and reggae stars and reggae promoters and
Yeah,
reggae players of reggae music. Oh, you're supposed to treat.
Yeah,
Bob
so
Marley is
them
supposed
things
to have
that
him
make
day.
it- Nah, really.
Bob Marley don't even have a day in Jamaica yet. Think about that. But this is the man that they use to
the face
to lure everyone in Jamaica as the face of Jamaica. And him not having day in Jamaica. So what Teejay really has said is that these people in the higher positions in Jamaica, them by right, them need to do
what they're supposed to
do for the music. And they need to promote the music more and push the music more, not just for their gain. You get what I mean?
True.
Because the only time them use it and push it is for their tourism gain. You know what I mean?
And a voting time.
Alright. So by right, it needs structure. And when I say structure, I don't mean government stepping in and trying to control what we do. But we as musicians need to start link together more and managements, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Put aside the egos.
It's two places I want to go now, Shama. I'm trying to in my head decide which one to go first. But in terms of when you look at government involvement and you're talking about structure, and it's the industry itself that needs the structure, because 20 years ago we were speaking about the fact that we're not marketing the music. You sign a reggae artist and he's being promoted as a rock artist, you know? And we had some well-placed Jamaicans as A&Rs in a number of places across the globe. Yet, what did not materialize is our understanding of how to market ourselves, and not just in America, but globally, so that this is the reggae brand and it's strong. I want to go to the fact that K-pop out of Korea is doing so well. And the interesting story is that the government took it on and decided they were going to make it rank high across the world. But what is it that you would want our government to do? Both yourself and Teejay. You talk about structure.
So watch
what
this.
does that look like?
So watch this. Artists and musicians have been paying taxes for so many years, bringing so much money to the economy. Yeah? But yet still a young artist, Teejay, break, and him couldn't even get a grant for make a video for himself. You know what I mean? There's nothing like that where what all this money that the Bob Marleys, that the inner circles, that the third worlds, that the whalers, the bojos, the shams, the killers, all these money that all these major artists bring in as tax, where is basically the structure where how are you gonna help a young artist so he doesn't have to go through what Bob went through, what Sham went through? You know what I mean? Now Teejay had to fence on him on to do his video. You know, you get what I'm saying? Just to promote himself. Where is that structure? You can get it in England, you can get it in Canada, you can get it in America, you can get it. It's if you want it. You get what I mean? You can get it. It's there. Where's the structure on the management team?
Did you guys reach out to the government and were told no? Did you ever try and go through Jampro, through Ministry of Culture, and were told no?
We go through the whole of them thing that we are doing. When we're doing charity shows, just charity like back to school, none of them. We bought bags and books to ship to Jamaica, and they charge us duty and those, and we were giving these away. You know what I mean? And that's something that's coming from. That's helping also. You know what I mean? These are things that I think government should get on board with the artists now, and see if they can, and see how they can help and how it can work. Even with just the whole dancehall scene right now, where promoters can't even keep parties anymore. You know what I mean? Where if you're keeping a party, a police officer can step in and say, you know what, Teejay, turn off your party, or give me 100 grand. Else it can't turn on back. These are the things that you realize until these things are changed.
Yeah.
Because at the same time, soca music can get it till 5 a.m., 6 a.m. But yet still, the country of wood and water,
Just
which is the reggae country and dancehall country, can't get it until 5 a.m. And I don't think most promoters are even asking for 5 a.m. They just want a structure. Give us till this time so we can make back some money. You know what I
So
mean?
you don't think that until 2 o'clock works?
No, but it's not even until 2 o'clock. If you really think about it, a lot of times it's until when the next officer turn up. Yeah.
True.
But with the other genres, say for instance, a company from overseas flying to Jamaica to do their concert series or whatever it is, on the beach or in the resorts, they get a specific time. No one at all can stop that show or that event until that time. We seen big reggae songfest and police walk into reggae songfest and tell them it have to turn off. That tells you it's a respect thing. You know what I mean? It's not
I think we just go for say something like I just there try to put it in this way in my mind. But I think dancehall overall, one time it never really so rough because you know Shabba and all of them and they come from Garrison. Sham come from Garrison, Bounty Killer come from Garrison, but now it's very hard for a Garrison youth. It come like races. Like for you find a bad song and no matter how you bad I hear which part him come from. Yeah man a gunman them man. You know
the
them,
stigma.
Yeah. So them thing they know you find out say can't.
And is that a problem for the Montego Bay artists?
Big problem.
Big problem. For all
Big
of the artists them when you think about it. I
Every
think the government of Jamaica.
The
government of Jamaica need to start realize that reggae music and for start reggae music, dancehall music,
you know
start
what
treating
study
like a fortune.
is like them is like dancehall and reggae overall, like the government, them have a choice. Them have who them really like as artists. Honestly. Who them really say, yeah, these are the people who we listen to and rare.
You brought up a point earlier, Teejay, and that was the other place that I wanted to go to. The fact that last general elections held in Jamaica, dancehall songs was what drive the election because it was lockdown, COVID crisis, and so the
Trust
music.
me, I feel like government use me. Like them take advantage. I swear. I never vote yet, you know. And me not even have a national ID. Me will never vote.
But
Trust
how can
me.
you say that?
As a God, I will never vote.
Why?
Because
of the system give.
The
System not give
system don't change now, make.
Where he's from and where he's looking
Right
from.
now, my son, a 9-year-old, and me tell myself, 10-year-old, can't catch him at Jamaica, I swear. Because the way how, no matter how me try send him a prep school and all these things, the way how him pray, trust me, at them place I ain't for grow, yeah, bro.
But Jamaica is always,
Get me, bro.
this is not our place, and I have no problem with us residing across the world because we're also citizens of the globe, you know. But Jamaica, our place, you know. Yeah. So how can we not want to build it? How can we not want to be?
No, it's not want to build it, you know.
But you see, you guys have a voice, you know. One of the
Yeah.
things, you know, when I listen to my sons when they were younger, you pick them up in the vehicle, and I used to pick them up with Mikey Bennett's sons because I'm very close. And the conversations that they're having, all have to do with artists.
True.
So
All
watch
have to
this.
do with the music, so you really have them
Let me-
ears.
Yeah, I'm going to explain something, you know. So, all of the top promoters from Jamaica can't keep any party in Jamaica for all of 2021. So they have to move all the parties to the Miamis, New Yorks, LA's.
Yeah, I see that.
So Jamaica is basically running away these people, pushing them away. So it's not them really running away from Jamaica. Jamaica pushing them away. And when I say Jamaica, I don't mean the people of Jamaica. The government of Jamaica pushing them away.
True that.
So when you hear a youth from another ghetto say him just want to lift up, him don't want to govern.
Him have him reason.
Him have him reason. And a lot of times it's because it's a hard.
Is it that you feel that you can't change it?
First of all, anytime I go to Mobile, where I come from, leave Mobile from 2018, go to Kingston. Actually, 2016, I leave Mobile, go Kingston. Never have a place at Kingston. Sleep on studio floor, everything. Tell myself, say, I'm not go back to Montego Bay. right now, every time I go back home and take up beer, I make sure I link some police or somebody if just make them know say I'm in the place and rare. Because if them don't know and people are go to them and all these things, the only thing them go say Teejay in the place, Teejay up buy up gun, Teejay this, Teejay that, all when nothing like that now go on. So it's just a them thing that the speculation it start from right, that's so you get me. From the corrupt system.
But what would have caused that? Wouldn't it have been a case that maybe artists were
the
actually
root,
doing
you know,
that?
actually are some people, and not every artist. Because really and truly, you have man where a badness them did know, and music changed them life. Me nah go around that. But
And how them know
time,
badness?
The system.
Okay. You understand? So we all are basically creatures of our environment. You know what I mean? If you really think about it.
And two of my favorite Sham songs just address that. The fact say you get the thing them out of luck now. But then after that you come, what would have possessed a man?
Yeah.
To turn an AK-47.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Because when we are grow, to me, circumstances made us who we are. You know what I mean? I mean, I tell you, so we grew up innocent, and Sherlock Crescent is one of the most volatile areas in Jamaica. One of them things. That's, you know what I mean? And you grow that way, but you grow with a certain moral. Certain things would have never harm.
Yeah, no
you know what I mean?
Certain.
Certain things would never harm. So like when you're on tour and you read the news and you hear say them old man are dead, young lady I get kidnapped, you say, but wait, I know my place this. This doesn't sound like Jamaica. This sound like something when we watch pan news overseas. You know what I mean? This doesn't sound like my people, what me know. You know what I mean? I wonder if them a smoke something new.
Sure.
Because I can't weed. You know what I mean? I wonder if them a drink something new. Because I can't the regular thing what we normally drink growing up. So that's how you get two different sides. You get a story from how we were raised and what we see going on around us and everybody trying to make it out to help back. You know what I mean? And that's how the next side of it now, you get conscience. Because now you make it out, you say, yo, what I do? What's going on over here? What could I possess a man? I know someone know it go. And that's how we do thing. You understand?
That's it.
You talk same thing me I talk about so me I tell us say can't just tell the youth them for reach like Escobar and then tomorrow I tell them say kill them one another. You know?
Nah.
Time and place.
Balance.
So we segue to the up top boss, and you are one of our young stars burgeoning. Is that the same way you feel? Or do you have a different reality that you grew up in? Is it a surprise to you for hear, say, a 75-year-old man get raped and killed? Is it a surprise to you, say, a 25-year-old grandson stab him grandmother in her head?
No.
Is it a surprise to you?
No, I don't. We don't support that where I'm from, honestly. Woman, pick me. We love to see people elevate.
So who is doing it? Because that's it, you know. Who is doing it? And
Bad
doing
man,
it so regularly.
The bad man doing it. Yeah.
But I think the system, you can't blame the system only. You have some people that do them.
You have some man crazy.
But tell us, I think the system push people to a different level of violence than the way it was. You understand? So now, for instance, if up that boss sing about scamming, you hear them say I promote scamming, but him make scamming.
No.
How scamming come about? Poverty. You get what I mean? People find a way to put bread on them table, they're gonna get that bread. That's how scamming came about. So if whosoever, whether it's Jamaica, whether it's America, whether it's Nigeria, whether it's the UK, wherever in the world, if you don't provide a better way for all these younger generations to see a better life, I'm not telling you to put money in their hand, but provide a better way. Make it be fair and an even playing field for them to go get their career or get their dreams. Because you have a lot of kids over here, even in the States and in the UK, all over the world, that have go to the best universities, get their masters, get their bachelors, whatever it is, doctorates, but yet still the playing field is still not even. So until the playing field get even, you will always have the evil and the good, as how they try to put it, you know what I mean? Until the playing field is balanced, where people can see a way out. Because growing up, Ghetto Story is not just lyrics. That's my friend died.
Truth.
You know what I mean? My friend died in real. And at the time, we weren't on the right path at the time. And just a circumstance like that kind of put me in the direction in music. You know what I mean?
This don't make no sense.
Nah, because you have a thing named fear. Sometimes you can claim say you're bad until you see certain things. And you say, yo, I need this energy.
Really
I need this cause this can happen anytime. And you know what? I just meet with this brother named Dave Kelly and tell him, say, anytime you go to the studio, please pick me up. I need to leave around here, so just pick me up. I don't need to see this, I don't need to be around here so anymore. And but how much youth even have that access, you know what I mean? And how much youth even have that strong mind and that strong will, because at the end of the day, we could have stray and say, you know what, I just have to turn it up.
You could have dead by 22.
I just have to turn it up and just turn it up. Them kill my friend, I just turn it up on the business. You have a lot of people who get caught up in that, you understand? But with the grace of God, with my mom raised us, you kind of find your way out.
And that's another thing too. Mothers. But
parenting is very important.
Yeah. So we're seated with the ear to the inner circle throne. I believe it. I mean, notice you just taking things, but you know, the fact that you guys have brought in Teejay, and Teejay journey for me is just so interesting.
Yeah.
Up top boss, up top camp, and you've decided to do a song, which is Wii A Pree. You know, first of all, when I see it and I see the title, I said to myself, well, this is interesting, because here you have roots rock reggae, and you have dancehall, and it's which is them a Pree.
Sure.
How that come about?
It was just a vibe. Teejay can tell you. You know, just got the track, and you know, he was just thinking, and it just happened so naturally. You know, it wasn't forced. It wasn't nothing, and the topic was just right. You know, because riches could be anything. It could be love. It could be family. It don't always have to be money. You know.
Teejay.
I voiced 2 songs on that rhythm before I find the first one.
Yes.
Yeah, it was like 12 o'clock in the night or something like that before we decided, yeah man, this is the track. Honestly.
But why Inner Circle? Why is this the direction?
Full circle.
Yeah, full circle. Not only that, sometimes we have to just make changes, yeah man, like can't stuck one place, you have to come out the box more while, and this is a big opportunity for Teejay. Honestly, remember we hear bad boys for TV, so you never might know, you might hear the same song in our next movie to say, you have to think them way, this is going to benefit you as an artist, you get me? And feel like the right choice.
It's nice to see you showing respect to our foundation. I feel like maybe not all artists, particularly the younger ones, show respect to the foundation. I mean, Shababa song.
To the elders, them.
Respect them. Well, alright, we have to talk about that as dancehall artists. I feel like that are one of the things them. Sorry, government will blame me, but I'm going to blame dancehall artists now. Even the younger artists, them feel like ego. And one of the things that make dancehall now really elevate or go up on the next level, because them artists, them not respect who was there before. Like it's a hands-off experience. You come see others that do it, so you have to show respect. You just feel like you alone did it. But when you go out into the world and you realize, say, nobody not know you, bro, and you realize, say, oh, watch out, God versus and all we think we are a big man. Put it on then, artists or artist mates. All we think we are a big man. Who take versus? Baby Sham and Barrington Levy. I want you to understand. You go back as an artist and realize, say, okay, I have work for do. Yeah. So, them thing they just cramp dancer like a crab in a barrel mentality thing. As an artist boss, him feel like, yo, me no respect the artist there, me no rate the artist there, but them thing they need to stop, I swear. Yeah man, ego, I feel that's the ego.
Natural.
Yeah man. Cause if alright, just like me there and Sharon Burke asked one of my friends, them say, what do you think, how do you think this song is going to benefit Teejay? And honestly, him never know how to answer. I get dark on him. I say, I like you to come and roll with me, man. And I say, you're a big idiot, boy. Cause you not even know how to answer Sharon a while ago. Oh, this is a song I got benefit your friend career, bro. Then you're not meds and you say you're a producer, you're not meds.
Yeah.
You're not meds, so I go
But
on
whose
in a
fault
circle.
is that the youth don't know the history of the music?
Ego. Because most producers do music for hype.
And where they gonna learn it?
No, but if you're a producer, it's up to a year job.
Yeah, them
do
know
your
how come out the
homework.
box.
A year job to do your homework.
Like I said, this every dancehall young producer right now feel like YouTube is the thing. Honestly, trending #1 in Jamaica, just that a them thing. I swear, that's why most people, most dancehall producers, I don't really advise to them. Advise to my friend them and try to tell them, say, what this way I do. Right, that's how we go out the box. We get 10 million stream on YouTube, we need this on Spotify to Apple Music and all of them things there. Can't just do it for Jamaica alone, bro. I have to do it for out the world, out Nigeria.
But the information is there, so
Yeah.
no one can say they can't get the information. Every one of them, everybody have a phone.
Yeah.
So the information is there. So if you're really interested in the music, it's also good to know where it's coming from. So it's good to listen to some Dennis, listen to some Gregory, listen to some Bob.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Listen to some
Some inner
tenor.
circle.
Some inner
Yeah,
circle.
like
you have
Sharon,
to.
Sharon always tell me shy, you know, but me always tell Sharon, say I don't really shy, me shy. I don't know much, so I always want to learn. So
Watch first.
Yeah, when I go out there in the room, like me see Shaman, me see everybody. I
And
just
for
like
you.
if you listen.
Yeah.
Listen to the conversation so me can adapt and learn what I want.
I love that. That's admirable.
Yeah, man. So me still.
Can't run up in the thing and flop, you have to learn first.
You have to listen.
Like that. Like that.
Yeah.
Alright, so I know I have a full schedule and another head out, but what's the last word?
It's not the last word, it's the continuation.
Yeah.
The continuation, you don't know, we're trying to make sure so we change that. Just change that whole stigma where them say dancehall and reggae music have there's no unity. We are trying to bring that unity. So moving forward, you never know. Moving forward, you're gonna see tours with a lot of us. Believe me, Teejay for sure. I can tell you, say you're gonna see me and Teejay doing a lot of concerts. I know that for sure. You know what I mean? Conscience just the same. Charlie Black. You name it. One do a whole heap with everybody.
I know me tell myself so I know
Everybody.
first
We need
year.
for the tours.
And what need for happen is that
Yeah,
it need
man.
for roll out from Jamaica. The person responsible for the tour need to be Jamaicans, need to be Caribbean.
Yeah.
And we need to do some Caribbean
Yeah,
tours when I go up on the road.
Alright. And nothing wrong with that. We need to put 7-8 artists in every stadium throughout the Caribbean. And it's our tours too.
Yeah.
When we say we as artists, it's
And
our
market it
tours.
across the world.
Yeah, that's one of the things that
We need
were
some
necessary.
some tourists from Africa and Europe and
Yeah,
Japan
man.
for come on.
Necessary, and I think that will when you move numbers, you know, like what the Versus did the other day was kind of a shock to a lot of people. Even the 97 members, the major players that were in the building, kind of realized that that was 3 days, them take our 4 day dance all really.
Which 4 day? The day before.
Alright.
And Sharon
You know
come
what I
and
mean?
say, yo, do
Dance
this,
all
do
really
that.
can move these numbers, and then now you can start sit at the table with them and say, yo, we need more dancehall music on the playlist. Cause right now, if you really think about it, all these radio stations in big Caribbean populated areas, we don't have enough songs in rotation.
Yeah.
What they give us?
Outside
Probably
of
one.
Ira FM, 20 years.
What they give us? Probably one.
Yeah.
We need to have 3-4 songs in a rotation for all of the major stations throughout all of the major Caribbean populated areas throughout the world, not just in America. And for you to do that, you have to show them so the numbers can do it. You know what I mean? But it's all good. We're taking small steps. You know what I mean?
Up top, you know, I want to ask a question.
Yeah.
We still do the tattoo thing, body art and thing, yeah?
Well,
nice and thing.
I only do tattoo for a reason.
Why?
Alright, I'm a Libra, so I believe in a scale. I
Balance.
believe in good and bad things, you get me? Yeah, if you have good, you have to have bad. So we have a bad side and a good side, you know? So, this is Anya.
Yeah, the bad side?
Yeah, the bad side. I notice the bad side protected by, you know? Every time, you know? Somebody do me something bad, I remember my name. Some put something bad, but notice this side have a star and it have a goat head. This and I know the 7-star David, prayer and angel up top. Money bring wealth. So I only do tattoo for a reason. So my tattoo them for a reason. Most people just get up and put on tattoo. Yeah, this one I'll show me not ear now. People say Teejay, you're not ear. Just put Teejay right, I say you're not ear. Music sign. Goated. And the stars them.
What goated signifies?
Goated mean greatest to ever do this. Yeah, I'm gonna be a great legend in music. Yeah, because I tell myself, you know. You see, this one I do, it was ordained, it was given from God to me. As in, I never worked before. Never ever worked. From the day I dropped out of school, 2010. Just pick up music fully and just start with it fully because it was something that I always needed. From the age of like 7, 6. We are record song in a studio and them like thing they say just always want that. That's why I know when my son tell me say I want to do it now, I tell him say, oh no, it's like me know why it do, me know what music do to youth. As worse when you go to school, you feel like you're a big man, you feel like you know you want to smoke weed, you just so I'm just always tell myself, say, Jano, but I have to guide him.
That was just that tell us, don't block him.
Yeah, I have to guide him.
Yeah.
I asked him day before yesterday, me and him talking, and I said, Daddy, I really want to teach me to sing. And I said, alright, when I come, go teach you to sing.
Yeah, man.
Go teach you to sing.
Yeah, man. Because see, for something we love, he might go find ways, just like how we.
Yeah.
You know, love something, we find ways, so he might go around you and you don't want that.
Yeah.
You want to guide him in the
no,
right
I see how him pray, man. Them man they are 8, them man they are 9, and them man they are tell my friend them say, so when me are 15, me I done. Me I run. I say, bro, when I are 15, me are 34, bro. So I don't understand why you try to say, bro. What you say?
What I tell you, say you have to go to the executive office, and that's what I tell you. You have to go run it from the CEO next. But me, I do the thing.
So, we're running for the ground.
Yeah, it's a thing.
No, but that's a joy.
Yeah, man, music is the only thing we need to want, I swear. I swear.
Respect to the man, them here, sir.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having us.
Well, I don't know the crew, you know. That Inner Circle Fest support and celebrate 53 years. You don't know. And Teejay single, we're mad, hot like fire.
Riches we a pray.
Riches we a pray. Tune bad, cool, bad. So we're there in the place. Circle
check it out, you know.
Place to be.
Circle
all massive. I'm gonna put that tune right now. Here. Right now. Hot, ready. Me, named Freddie. Don't know. Yeah, with that.
Said it.